It is Wednesday, my dudes. It might not actually be Wednesday when you're watching this. It's Wednesday now. So there's like a 1 in 7 chance of you actually watching this on a Wednesday. Anyway, a little change of scenery for you today. I'm in the office rather than in the gym, just so that I can get this TV in here so that I can talk you through your manual, which is arguably the most important part of the program. This is going to keep you accountable for a lot of the stuff that you do. So let's get stuck in, let me talk you through it. So this video, all it's going to be is me just talking you through how to use these manuals. A lot of it's self-explanatory, but I'm going to talk you through the bits that are maybe a little bit confused and need a little bit more explanation so you know what's happening, you know how to use your manuals. So these manuals are for 90 days, you get a new one every 90 days. If you're new to the program, then you'll get your manual. It'll either get posted out to you or you'll get it on your first day in the gym. If you're on your second day in the gym and you've not yet got one of these, then hit me up, let me know when I'll sort you out. Okay, so you get a new one every 90 days. So first page, 90-day targets. Okay, you should have, if you watched all the videos in the correct order, and you've not been skipping over videos, which you shouldn't because they're like 5 minutes. This one will be slightly longer, but most of them are like 5 minutes. Then you should have already done the why now bit. So all you're going to do is, I would fill it out on the online form because that means, so the link was underneath the video for that. Fill that out on the online form because one, it makes me know that you've done it. It means I know that you've done it. A little bit of accountability. And two, it means I can give you some feedback on that as well. Okay. For some of you don't want to, if you don't want to do it online, if you don't want to submit it to me, that's fine. Put it in your book. So that should already be done. Fill that in. Dig deep on that one. Number two, this isn't setting the goal, but it's giving you an idea. So what do you want to achieve? Why have you joined the program? Why have you started getting into the gym? What do you want to achieve? In an ideal world, you've got all the time in the world, you've got a personal chef, you know, you can go to the gym whenever you want. In an ideal world, what do you want to achieve? Starting points, okay? So a lot of people, before these are all prerequisites to us setting our goal, okay? Because a lot of people just fire. A lot of people don't bother setting a goal, which is ridiculous. And then a lot of people fire into a goal, but without actually establishing where they're at first. So it's almost like you're trying to run a race, but you're starting like a mile behind the start line or a mile in front of the start line. You know, we need to know where we're at first in order to set our goals. Okay, some people are saying, all right, I want to lose 5 kilos in 90 days, but they don't know what their current weight is now. So how do you know when you've lost 5 kilos? Okay, so establishing that. So starting points, current body weight, current body fat percentage. Again, if you don't know what your body fat percentage is and you would like to know, then let myself or one of the guys know and we'll sort it out for you. Okay, we'll get them measured. Current 1 rep max for squat, bench and deadlift. If you're new to the program and you've never lifted before, done anything like that, don't worry about these. We'll set them, okay? That's not a problem. If you're not new to the program, you should know squat, bench, deadlift. You should know what these are. If you've lifted before and you've got a rough idea, just put them in. And then any other relevant information. So if you think that your goal is going to be a running goal, you want to run 10k, okay, then you need to put what your time is for your 10k just now. Okay, and then you know, all right, I want to knock a minute off that or however long off that. So establishing our starting points so we know where we're going with our goal. Okay, so a little section there. If you want to, a lot of people like to put in before and after pictures. You can. We've got a Polaroid camera at the gym, which is perfect because we can take a photo of you and then it prints out and there's only one copy, so you know there's no kick about anywhere. But a lot of people just take them themselves in their house on their phone. Either or. This is an optional page for you anyway. Might actually put that at the back when we put these manuals together. Might put it at the back of the book. So if any of these pages are missing, don't worry, they're still in the manual. They just might get put to the back. Tracker, again, if you've got a body weight goal, this is just purely if you've got a body weight goal, then it's a good idea to keep track of your body weight so you know that things are moving in the right direction. So if you are going to track your body weight, we recommend that you take it 3 times a week and then take the average. Because especially with females, your weight can fluctuate quite a lot through different things. If you had a carb heavier meal, if you've had more salt, if you're on your period, things can fluctuate. So, and then as long as the average is going down over a period of weeks, then we know things are moving in the right direction. Arguably as well, if you want to gain weight, then weight's moving up over a period of weeks, then we're good. So take it 3 times a week on non-consecutive days, so usually a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, in the morning before you've eaten, after you've been to the toilet. Take your weight there, and then take the average of the 3. If you don't know how to get the average of the 3, then Google how do I get an average. Okay. Now we're on to the outcomes, the goals part basically. Okay, so when it comes to the outcomes, you're going to set 2 fitness related goals and 1 personal goal. So I'll roll through these. These are always 90 days, so you'll be setting 4 of them in a year. Okay. So now that we've established our base levels, we can get into setting goals. What is your first fitness goal? Sorry, for the fitness goals as well, I want you to have both. Neither of them have to be body weight, but if one's body weight, the other one needs to be something different. One of them needs to be non-body weight. I don't want you having 2 body weight goals, okay? Because people get very fixated on body weight, but I like to bring something else into place, something else to focus on, okay? So, what is your first goal? So, relate this to all the other stuff we filled in first. So, where are we? Why now? What triggered you, and what do you want to achieve? So if you want to, if you want to drop some weight, if that's your goal, if you kind of, your why was like, well, I noticed that I'm a wee bit overweight just now, then you want your goal probably to be related to dropping a little bit of body fat, okay? You don't want it to be, if you look back and you're like, my why was, noticed I was a little bit overweight, getting a bit out of shape, you then don't want your what to be, your 90-day goal to be, I don't know, you don't want it, you want it to be related to your why you're here and what you want to achieve, okay? Make sure it's quite specific. I'm going to do more of, I'll do another video, there'll be another video after this on goals, so I'll dig more into that for now. But for now we'll just stick with this. So what is your 90-day goal and date to be achieved by? Set a date for this, okay? So 90 days from when you're starting, which should be today when you're watching this. What's your 60-day check-in? So every 30 days we're going to have a check-in to see where you're at and see how things are going. So what's your 60-day check-in point and date to be achieved by? What's your 30-day check-in point? So if your goal was nice and easy, if your goal was to lose 3 kilos by the end of the 90 days, then you could just break it down and do 1 kilo after 30 days, 2 kilos after 60 days, 3 kilos after 90 days. However, I would also think about how things will slow down the more you progress. So you'd maybe want 1.2 kilos after 30 days, 2 kilos after, 1.2 kilos after 30 days, 2.2 after 60 days, and then 3 after 90 days, okay? Because things will slow down quite a bit. Why is this goal important? What does it mean to you? Why is this important to you? If you can't figure out why it's important to you, then this isn't strong enough. It's not a strong enough goal, okay? How are you going to ensure that you achieve it? What do you need to do? What needs to happen for you to achieve that goal? And finally, what obstacles are going to stop you from achieving the goal? So this might be things like time, making sure that I actually make my gym sessions, eating out too much, things like this, not skipping the gym is probably going to be the main one for a lot of you, but if we can figure out our obstacles to the goal, then it's a lot easier for us to overcome. Fitness goal number 2 is the exact same, but obviously just a different goal, non-bodyweight related. 90-day goal, 60-day check-in, 30-day check-in. Why is it important to you? How are you going to achieve it? Obstacles to the goal. Then we've got a non-fitness related goal. I like people to set goals in their own life, their personal life as well, because I don't want this program to be solely focused on, again, like I was saying before, a lot of people focus solely on body weight. I want people to be focusing on other things as well. I think it's good to set goals in your personal life, and a lot of people don't do this or don't know how to do it correctly. So here, a little bit of accountability for you, okay? So some examples I've seen, one for me was so I do this as well. This is not something that I'm just going to tell you to do and then not do myself. I do all this shit myself. My last 90-day goal was to take a long weekend away and go and stay in a hotel with my girlfriend, which I did. Okay, so it doesn't. These goals don't have to be massive things. It's just something for you to work on. That was actually quite a massive thing for me. If it was taking the full weekend off work and actually going away, because my business is my baby. So yeah, that was quite a big one for me, and it was good. So here are some ones I've had from clients before that I've set goals with. Get the promotion I've been working for at work. I want to get engaged with my partner, take up a new hobby. Can literally be, I mean, I had one before, lifestyle goal, and it was I want to do 800 minutes of meditation in 90 days. So basically 10 minutes a day, and then 10 kind of days that I could skip. That gave me enough flexibility, to skip. So there's a couple of ideas. Get one nailed down. Some people like to have them work related. Some people like to have them more personal, more lifestyle. 90 day, 60 day, 30 day. Why is it important? How are you going to show you achieve it? Obstacles. Now we are on to the weekly checklist. Okay, I hope you're still with me. I know I'm kind of rambling on a little bit, but I hope you're still with me. This is something I've kind of created over a good number of years now working with clients, and I think if you follow this, well, I don't think, I know if you follow this, it's going to ensure the best results possible for you. A little bit of Twitter just popping up there, a little notification. So all this is your weekly checklist, and it's a point system, okay? So for each box you tick off, you get 1 point. You can see, so at the end of the week, you get a weekly score out of 34 points, okay? So 34 because I give you a little rest day on a Sunday there. So I'll talk you through it and I'll explain it, but I've used this with clients now, and it's the genuinely best way for you to get the results that you want. So you get 1 point for sweating, 20 minutes of sweating every day. So if you're watching this and you're in team training or 90-day transformation, team training, whatever it is, then you're going to be working out 3 times a week anyway. So you've already ticked that off 3 times a week. So if you're in the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. sessions, tick, 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 as long as you make the sessions, which you fucking should be. Tick, 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 that's 3 points, okay? So 20 minutes a day. Then you've got a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday that I still want you to do something. Whether it's going out for a walk, whether it's 20 minutes of yoga, whether it's a home workout, some form of vigorous exercise, 20 minutes so that you're sweating. Okay, get a sweat on for 20 minutes. Next point is for water. 2 litres a day, minimum. You should be doing this anyway. It keeps your brain healthy, keeps your body healthy. Staying hydrated. 2 litres of water. So 20 minutes sweating, 2 litres of water. Diet is the next one. Sticking to that calorie goal for the day. So if you are new to the program and you've not yet spoke with myself or Finlay on nutrition, or one of the other guys to be fair, on nutrition, then don't worry about this one just yet. I don't want to overwhelm you to begin with. Don't worry about it just yet. If you're not new to the program, if you've already got your calorie goals, then you get a point for hitting your calorie goals. Okay, so point for staying underneath your calorie goal or hitting it. So if you're 2,000 calories a day is your goal and you hit 1,950, tick, that's a point, okay? If you don't track your calories, then speak to me. If you don't track your calories for a reason other than just being lazy, then speak to myself or one of the guys, and we'll give you another way to hit a point here, because I know some people have some issues around tracking calories and stuff like that. That's fine. We'll give you another way to hit that point, okay? But for most of you, you get point for 20 minutes sweat, point for 2 litres water, point for hitting your calorie goal for the day. Next, 3 wins, okay? I'm going to talk you through this a little bit more. It will come up after this weekly checklist. But 3 wins is basically every day you're going to write down 3 wins for that day. So a lot of you guys that are watching now are lacking in confidence a little bit, and all this is doing, this is called 3 wins or strategic confidence. It's increasing your confidence. We could have 100 100 good workouts, and then you have one bad one, you're going to focus in on the bad one. So what I get my clients to do is to write down 3 wins every day, and then you can see how this increases your confidence. If you take a note of 3 wins each day, then you've got 21 wins a week. Okay, 21 wins a week is quite a lot, and we begin to build on our confidence and work on our confidence from there. Okay, I'll go into this in more depth and explain it a little bit more to you after this weekly checklist. And the last one is meditation. 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes meditation. You can use an app, you can do it yourself, whatever you prefer. I use Headspace and I do 15 minutes every day. Okay, but I'll let you away with 10. Okay, 10 minutes meditation. These last two, focusing more on your mindset, building your mindset, which complements the fitness aspect. Okay, if you're not in the right mindset, you're really going to struggle to achieve your fitness goals. I want people being confident, I want people being happy, I want people being a little less stressed. This is all working towards that. Okay, so the last two are building. Again, a lot of this program is fitness based. Obviously, it's a gym program, but I still want you to work on getting in a healthy kind of mindset as well. Again, I'll talk a little bit more on meditation. So you get a point for each. So at the end of the day, you should have a score out of 5. Okay. At the end of the week, I'm going to post up in the Facebook group on a Sunday. I'll post up on the Facebook group. Hit me up with your scores for this week. Okay, what did you get out of 34? This is just accountability, because if you're hitting all these, then you're going to achieve your goals. If you're not hitting these, you're going to struggle to achieve your goals. So, I know that you need that accountability, so I'm going to post it up in the Facebook group on a Sunday, and you're going to comment below your score for the week. I don't care if you got 0 out of 34. If you got 0 out of 34, if you didn't do this week, I know it's new, it's something it's difficult to get in the habit of it. If you didn't do this week, this week, you put 0 out of 34. Okay? Don't care what your score is, I just want it up in the group. If you're getting 0 out of 34 about 5 weeks in a row, then it's obvious that we need to help you out with something. Okay? Just a little bit of accountability for you, keeping you on track. I know that not everybody works Sunday to Sunday, so if your week works Monday to Monday or Tuesday to Tuesday, that's fine. I will post the scores up on the Sunday. You'll put your scores below. If I get on a Tuesday morning, I'm going to look through and find out who's not commented. If you've not commented, then I'm going to be chasing you up and asking you where the fuck your score is, okay? Because I know some of you need a little bit of a kick up by the arse, and I will call you out. If you're not putting in the work, I will call you out. And then below, at the end of the week, what worked well this week? What went good for you? So it might be, what worked well this week? I hit a workout every day, and I did something, I hit all my sweat points. Oh, sweat, you get a break on a Sunday, because I'm a nice guy, you can chill out on a Sunday. What worked well this week? I hit all my sweat goals. What didn't work well this week? I only meditated once. This week. What specific area am I losing points in? Meditation, that would be. What needs to improve to make next week a better week? Well, I need to make time, I need to schedule meditation into my diary so that I've got the time to do that each week, each day. Notes on my week, you might put, I don't know, I was ill on Wednesday, so that's why I didn't hit any points this day. It's not because I'm shit, whatever you need to. Okay, so this repeats every week. You've got the weekly checklist. I'll scroll past these wins just now. Week 2. Okay, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. All the way for 90 days. Okay, so these pages are much the same. Our daily wins. Okay, so all this is the win. What did you do well? Give me a win from your day. Why is it a win? Why is it good? And how are you going to progress this? So I can already tell you now, one of my wins for today is going to be, win for today is shooting this video right now. Why is this a win? Because, I'm helping you guys out. I'm setting up this onboarding video series for you guys and giving you guys a little bit of extra help so that you know how to use this manual. That's why this win. How am I going to progress this win? How am I going to take it a step further? Well, I'm going to edit this video and upload it so that everything's good to go. Okay? Second win is going to be, it's not even Monday today, it's Wednesday, but there we go. Second win is going to be workout. I'm going to work out after this, so that'll be a win. Why is it a win? Because I'm working towards my goals. How am I going to progress this win? I'm going to train again tomorrow. And third win, finished up work early and watched the movie with Darwin, my little dog. Okay? Why is that a win? Because I'm chilling out, I'm relaxing. How are you going to progress this win? Take a little bit more time off work. Okay, those are 3 simple wins. They don't have to be fucking massive. A lot of the time I've set this task for people to do before and they've tried to get huge wins every day. They're like climbing Everest for 1 win and then they've got to think up 2 more. They don't have to be huge wins. One of them can simply just be working out. But just give me a win. 3 wins every day. That's all I want. So you're going to do this every single day. And then my biggest win of the week. What is your biggest win of the week? What are you proud of yourself for achieving this week? So you can see a lot of this stuff is working on your mindset towards fitness. A lot of us know what we should be doing in order to achieve our goals. We just don't do it. So putting this into place is giving you that accountability to do it, and also working on your mindset so you've got a bit more confidence. You're gonna kind of, with your meditation, you're better at, you know, dealing with negative thoughts. You're still going to get negative thoughts, but you're better at dealing with them rather than letting them consume you and overthinking and these kind of things. Your meditation is just going to help you be a little bit clearer, better headspace. Your 3 wins going to help your confidence, which a lot of you are lacking, so that you have the ability to then focus on the fitness stuff and get the goals and get the results. Okay. If this doesn't make sense, if you have any problems, you know where I'm at, hit me up and I will help you out. And a final reminder, just to do what you said you would. Do what you said you would do when you join the program. Oof.